All right, so for those of you who are interested, let me solve this last question using a system of equations. Since it's isosceles, we know two things. We know that these base angles down here are congruent, so I'm going to set those two things equal. 2x plus y has to equal 79 minus x. Also, in any triangle, if you add all three of the angles, it's going to total 180. So that'll be my second equation. So the top angle is 4y plus 2x plus y plus 79 minus x. Those are my three angles. If I add all of those up, that's going to equal 180. Okay, so I want both of these equations to be in the form where x and y are on one side and the constants are on the other. So I'm going to rearrange them. In this case, I can just add x. So it will become 3x plus y equals 79 when that cancels out. On this one, I need to group up my like terms, but I'm going to move the 79 over. All right, so I have two y terms. 4y plus y is 5y, and then 2x minus x, that's just going to be x, and that's equal to 101. So here are my two equations, and what I want is I only just stack them on top of each other, and I'll show you where I go from here. So here's the first equation. I'm going to flip out the x and the y, so I have x plus 5y equals 101. I'm going to use elimination. Substitution's not a bad way to go here either, but I'm going to cancel out one of these two variables. I'm going to cancel out x's by creating opposites here. So I'm going to multiply this entire equation through by -3. The first equation doesn't change, it doesn't need to. The second equation is now -3x minus 15y, and that's equal to a -303. So it gets bad before it gets better, and now I'm going to add these together because I have opposites. Those are going to cancel out. Y minus 15y leaves me with a -14y. And the 79 and the -303 will give me a -224. So divide both sides by -14, and we get 16 for y. And it also asks us to find x. You could plug back into either one of these two equations. I think I'll plug it into this one. So now that I know that y is 16, I can do, let me bring it down here, I can do 5 times y, 5 times 16 plus x equals 101. That's going to give us 80 plus x equals 101. Subtract 80 from both sides and you get that x is 21. Sorry. So x was 21 and y was 16.